Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. We must all be alike. Not everyone born free and equal as the Constitution says, but everyone made equal. A book is a loaded gun in the house next door. Burn it. Take the shot from the weapon, breach man's mind. Captain Beatty. In today's modern world, us humans are so involved in technology that books are cast aside and are old school. But imagine living in a world similar to ours, but in the future, where owning a book is illegal and getting caught with a book makes you crazy, and all your books are burned by men called firemen. Guy Montag is your average man with a nice job and a beautiful wife. But his everyday job is a fireman. No, not the people who stop house fires. Those don't happen anymore. His job is to find and burn books. Though he has been brainwashed by society to think books are ridiculous, later on, after meeting Clarice McLean, a whimsical, observant teenager, Clarice shows Montag that there is something more in the world. Montag begins to question his life after meeting Clarice. Then things started to hit Guy hard. First, his wife tries to kill herself through overdose. Then, when Montag and the other firemen go answer a call about someone having books, they go to this woman's house and she refuses to leave her books and would rather burn to death with them. Following this, Guy finds out that Clarice went out for a walk and she gets hit by a speeding car. After her death, Montag takes it hard and starts to go a little crazy and spirals down into depression. He steals books and hides them from his boss Beatty, who is trying to get Montag to turn himself in because he knows something's going on. Curious about his books, Montag finds Faber, a professor who he could trust to answer his questions. They devise a plan to plant books in the homes of all firemen to bring down the laws against books and to ruin their reputation. Montag turns in a book to his boss, feeling guilty, and then they respond to a call after all was made up, which was at Montag's house. His wife betrayed him after leaving him. After Beatty makes Montag burn his house and arrest Montag, Montag turns the flamethrower that he grabbed on his boss and burns his boss to ashes. Throughout the length of Fahrenheit 451, I found it intriguing yet very lengthy and overdrawn out. But from reading other works from Ray Bradbury and knowing what he writes about, his topics are kind of interesting and intriguing to think about. If other people asked me for book recommendations, I would have to recommend Fahrenheit 451 for its similarity to the real world and how it shows the frightening implications of this book in our society if it was to happen. Now, imagine if you were in Montag's shoes. What would you do? Does he live, or does he die? What happens?